Today's episode of Warriors in Fiction will be a little different. Today we talk about Rick Sanchez. We can't go by our normal rules. Rick has too many skills and feats to list in my opinion. Today we got to go off his goals mostly. Welcome to Warriors in Fiction. This is a channel where we take fictional warriors and determine whether or not they deserve the title of warrior. We go by 4 different qualifications. That's their skills, their goals, their intelligence, and their feats. If you like that sort of thing, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. I'm not even gonna sit here and play in y'all face like Rick C-137 ain't that dude, but he's most definitely not a warrior. And honestly, I put him on here because somebody suggested that we do Rick Sanchez. I don't think Rick Sanchez is a warrior, but let's review a little bit about Rick Sanchez before we make that decision, right? Rick, for the most part, is a very selfish man. He's known to leave his family to deal with deadly situations on multiple occasions. However, he began to change once he had a grandson. Not a lot, but there was some changes. Rick is what I like to call an Avengers level threat. He is a wanted fugitive to an intergalactic space government and rarely fights for anyone other than himself. Rick takes his grandson Morty on many adventures to basically sacrifice him as an assistant most of the time. Rick's goals are simply whatever he wants. Literally, whatever he happens to desire for that particular episode, he's gonna get it. Looking deeper than that though, Rick wants to find a version of him that unalived his original wife and daughter. Rick travels through dimensions using his signature portal gun and thus has means to do that, to find who did it. However, this genius is easily sidetracked, which we see a lot. But at the end of the day, anything he wants, he gonna get it. Anyone he wants to destroy, he gonna do that. Even fight gods at a point. Like Rick is kind of unstoppable. The question we aim to answer here on this channel is whether or not he could be considered a warrior. And honestly, in my opinion, I don't think so. Rick doesn't really have the goals that align with that of a warrior, and his skills and stuff, a lot of his skills come from his scientific knowledge. Rick has knowledge of many things. He is a scientist, unparalleled. Like, there's nobody else that can be Rick Sanchez. Rick Sanchez has created gadgets that could even defeat gods, blow up entire galaxies if he wanted to. Rick Sanchez is a anomaly, is what I call him, a scientific anomaly, right? An Avengers level threat. That basically means it would take a team of superheroes to beat Rick Sanchez. And what do we see in the show? He beats a team of superheroes. He does that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he's a warrior per se. He doesn't really fight for anything noble or anything like that. Rick is definitely something. He's not a hero. He's not an anti-hero. And he's not really a villain. He just does what he wants to do. Whatever he wants to do it, you know what I'm saying? He do it. And to be honest, if any of us had the knowledge that Rick Sanchez has, we would do the same thing. So, in my opinion, Rick is not a warrior. But he's something. I can't tell you what that something is, but he is something. Anyway, here's a sneak peek of what's coming next week. I know this was a short video, y'all, but you know what I'm saying? Just stay, stay with me, you know what I'm saying? And yeah.